here so in the music. We will remain right here with good content for Ono this evening. And for that, I give a welcome to we invited a virtual guest. What we have, this is Boddhi Satva. Him is a DJ, producer, and the founding father of what is Ancestral Soul music. So let me give him a warm welcome right here in the music. Hello, Boddhi. How are you?
Thank you for having me.
Okay, how everything on your end?
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me on your show. It's an honor and a pleasure.
Okay, the pleasure is definitely ours to can carry out these kind of connections thanks to the internet and to different platforms and programs that make things easier and communicate different diasporas in one space. So let us talk about who is Boddhi Satva. As I mentioned, you are the founding father of the Ancestral Soul music. Tell us a little bit about all this history and your essence.
Well, Ancestral Soul music is originally inspired, firstly by my African rhythms. You know, for those who don't know, my father was mixed Central African and French, and my mother was American and Belgian. So this has caused for me to grow up in a household where we listen to different kinds of music, so many different genres. But one that was very influential for me, because I was born in Central African Republic, but I grew up in the countryside. And we had a lot of drums and percussions going on. So these, as I was coming up and as I was growing up, really influenced me and always had a very, very special place in my heart. So Ancestral Soul really means music that is with African roots, mixed together with electronic sounds, blended together with some soul, some R&B, and anything that has a good vibe. So that's really what Ancestral Soul is, and it's also a bit of the founding sound of the new Afro House sound that has been going on for now the past 20 years.
Oh, okay, that's nice. Mr. Boddhi, comment to me a little bit about what music means in your life.
Music means everything in my life. I mean, music has saved me on so many aspects. For me, music is essential. As a young kid, you know, I lost my older brother. He died very young. He was a drummer. And I think that also played a very important role in my life to inspire me to really embrace music as a way, even as a form of therapy. You know, so music has given me everything that I have, the house that I have, you know, and all the people, the musical family, you know, that I have created and I'm creating now with you guys in San Andrés. You know, it's amazing to be able to see that music has gotten me to where I am now and where I will be tomorrow. And therefore, yeah, I owe everything to music. So, you know, it's a very important place in my life.
Excellent. Boddhi, we have known already that you came from way back doing music, way back producing for so many artists all over. We would like to know your appreciation about the African music taking over the whole planet feels with this sweet beat and people getting into it so strong.
You know, I think it's you know, when I started this together with a couple of guys and girls that were, you know, embracing this new sound, we had a vision. We had a dream to see the music that we have started come where it is now and where it will be tomorrow. So of course, it's great pride, great honor, and really something that encourages us to know that, you know, if you are determined in life, if you are strategic, and first and foremost, you work on your talent, and you are, you know, really focusing on your vision, on the bigger picture, you will get there. So what I see now is amazing. I mean, you know, we see, you know, the Afro beats, the Afro tech, and all these different styles, Amapiano, taking over the world. I mean, when you see guys like J Balvin and so many others, you know, mixing the reggaeton as well with these different Amapiano vibes, I'm seeing a lot of now interesting mixes coming together, and I see this is the beauty of music, and really that is permitted by, you know, these African rhythms, which really are the first rhythms that the world has heard. So it's only but right, and there's much more to come.
Yes, indeed. As how you said, a nation saw it as a dream, and that dream is coming true, definitely. One time you do things organic and get people contagious in a natural, beautiful way, then it will work out, because definitely we see how diasporas, as the Afro-Colombian people in the coast part, they're making sukus, they're making also Afro beats in Spanish, of course, but people start to recognize the essence of music and the link that they have to music. Which link you find out from the music you create with the rest of the Caribbean, for example?
Oh, I have a very strong connection with Caribbean music in general. I mean, you've got to understand, I come from a household, as I said earlier, my father and my mother had such a strong musical education that we were always listening to so many different genres and styles, from soca to reggae to dancehall, etc., etc., etc. So I've always had, and as I mentioned earlier, reggaeton. So it means that I've always had an ear for Caribbean music in general. And I think even if you see the way you guys are embracing your culture and the way you're bringing forth all these beautiful genres together, creating your own sound as well. I think that is very important, and it's something that I really support as best as I can, even to my productions. I think the way things are moving now, thanks to the internet and these technologies, is making it even more easier now for all of us as artists to come together and experiment and work together and expand our brands and reach. And hopefully, with this conversation that we're having with you tonight, I mean today, this afternoon, for you guys here in Portugal, it's nighttime already, maybe opening some artists to discover, what I do, what Kaysha does, and, just open new markets and opportunities, So I think there's the promising things happening and yet to be happening in the music Caribbean sounds.
Precisely talking about that, let's start a little bit more about this project that you're doing alongside Kaysha.
Exactly. Kilulu is a song that I did together with Kaysha, DJ Spilulu from the Democratic Republic of Congo, and MCH Baraka. It's a big tune. It's taken from my forthcoming album, dropping June 17th worldwide on all digital and streaming platforms. And it's a banger, it's a hit. I'm sorry, I sound cocky, but we worked so much with Kaysha on this song. He was really on me. He was like, no, bro, no, do this, no, put the vocals there. I was like, no, come on, it's done, no, it's not done. So we worked hard. We worked really, really hard, and it's a beautiful baby that I hope your viewers and listeners will enjoy.
Yeah, this encounter between you and Kaysha was something you had prepared, you had seen already, or you just decided that Kaysha was a good artist, or he decided you was a good producer, and you came together to do something?
You know what, to tell you the truth, actually, because if I don't tell the truth, he's going to put me on the spot. So let me denounce myself. So when I did the song with Spilulu and H Baraka, it was only H Baraka's vocals, and the song was pretty much ready. There was room for extra voices, but Kaysha came to the house with his family for a barbecue. He was like, so let me hear the album. So I played him the song. He was like, yo, hold on. No. I gotta be on this one. And I was like, okay. I really didn't think about it, about him. Not that, he's not good for it, but I just, didn't come to my mind. And, automatically wrote the melody. He already had the melody on his phone. A week later, the song was done, and it was just a matter of alignment. It was just me playing the track. He heard it, he loved it. There was room for it, and boom, that was it. The rest is history, I guess.
Well, that's nice, because definitely, as how you said at the beginning, open market to different places and also let your music to pass overseas is something that maybe with Kaysha you can get a target to the French part of the Caribbean, because Kaysha is known by kizomba and that nice sound of the souk-like, and that is what impact the Caribbean over this type of the market. How was that combination into rhythm? Because him have a style and you have this ancestral soul style, like more electronic and house. How was the combination, the blend between the artists in the project?
You know, it's very natural. Kaysha and I, we've nurtured a friendship and a brotherhood that dates back, decades ago. So, we've really built a trust for one another and a respect, as well as an understanding of what we are doing. As you said righteously, Kaysha is a pioneer of the Kizomba sound. Probably even the father of that sound. And being both pioneers in our own fields. Our musical, again, very important, our musical cultural background being so rich, we had a lot of, meeting points in the way, we perceived, and understood the making of the sound. So Kilulu is one of, I don't know how many collaborations we've done together, like, from remixes to just him doing a track for me doing a track for him. We have a good dozens of songs. So it's always fluid, it's always natural, and it never is anything that requires too much thinking. It's like, yo, here's the track, boom, that's it, it's done. It's very easy.
All right, I hit something.
What is that expectation or goal that you really have with this project alongside Kaysha?
Look, we want to take over. We're not doing this just to play around. We may have been doing music for many years, but we have no intentions to act small and to play safe. I think music as an artist is a mean to, first of all, get yourself out there. Humbly, of course. But you want to get there, and for us, especially somebody like me, speaking to you guys, it's an amazing opportunity to just let you guys know that, this is not just about the fame. It's really about spreading sounds culture and really establishing a line of communications between all these different, parties in different countries and geographical locations that will allow for the future generation to come to benefit from the work we're doing. So, yeah, we're here to do it properly.
Mr. Boddhi Satva, we'd like to just tell you how grateful we are for you to connect to this side of the sphere of the planet and get out to our TV viewers, because you have known as a very important producer in the whole Africa, and we are descendants from Africa, so we'd like to thank you for the music and the job you're doing.
Oh, thank you for having us. Thank you for having me on the show, and really, as I said, looking forward to coming with Kaysha, hopefully very, very soon to you guys in San Andrés. You actually should definitely contact, if anyone is watching the show, contact my agent, in the Caribbean, Shona Fungi, and she'll organize it for you.
Nice.
We'll make it happen. We're doing it.
That's so nice, and we will be definitely waiting on that new song for the 17th of June. You can use the music as a platform to promote your music. We will be pleased definitely to carry out nice content to our audience. Thank you one more time.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
Okay, for right now, we left all the people that watching us at this hour with nice music from Boddhi Satva. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.